I wanted to move on to a less divisive but more divisive topic, which is Drake and Kendrick Lamar and Universal Media Group in this lawsuit going on. Because Drake's team scored a minor victory on Thursday. It looks like a judge okayed Drake's team to get Kendrick Lamar's contracts as well as salary information from Universal Music Group. So basically, the judge allowed this for his defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group for the song Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. So Drake basically stated in his original lawsuit that Kendrick Lamar called him a pedo and insinuated that he had a thing for underage.
Kendrick got him out here.
So Drake.
Damn. Now, mind you, now even though he won this, there's still a possibility that it can get dismissed. So even though that he won this,
he didn't win anything.
No, he won this
minor victory.
This minor victory. It still doesn't mean he's gonna get an actual opportunity to look at it because they had pushed it off to see if the judge is actually gonna end up dismissing the whole lawsuit out the gate. So
you know what I noticed? Kendrick has been one step ahead.
Has he?
I mean, if you think about it, he's been one step ahead of the whole situation. Like, he had the underage girl perform. She was underage when he dated her, but she performed with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's always one step ahead, so he didn't lie.
I mean, yeah.
So they can't say that was a lie because she was underage when they dated.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? So he's always one step ahead. That's why he smiled like that, because he could do what you gonna do. Sue me.
I mean, outside of that though, I mean, it just proved what he was saying. He's a culture vulture. You feel what I'm saying? Because ain't no real rapper gonna do no sucker like that.
It's not. I won't even call it sucker, but what it is he's dumb. It's like he's the boys. You're weaponizing it. Right. You lost a rap battle.
Everybody, but the thing about it is what he weaponizing. Everybody has the same ammunition. He just this time he
no. He's changed. He's actually taken, like I was talking to homies. Like I look at it like this. It's a lot of shit as far as like technology and with videos and cameras that you're not supposed to see.
Right.
You know, you're just not supposed to.
Right, and he's telling it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's moved this whole instead of it being on, like never seen or nothing. He's actually
exposing everything,
bringing it to an arena or a stadium. Now everybody's brought out the camera, and this is what happened. Like, this is insane.
So the thing, what I'm saying is,
you weaponizing the judicial system.
He has privy to the same
like lawyers, thing.
Right.
Like this
is reason why.
Because you lost.
This is reason why K Dot said the culture has spoke. Why the down there ATL was giving the info he was, because this is how the was moving.
Because he's one step ahead.
He's moving.
He already know what he gonna do. He already got the proof behind.
He does his shit in a calculated way. He try to act like he friendly you, but he just finessing you just to steal whatever you got to make himself better than what he actually is. So he's doing that.
Kendrick clocked his T. He can't take it.
I mean, outside of that though, I mean, if you look where he moved to now. He's down there. He moved after that. He moved to Houston. Yeah. So now you stealing all the down in Texas in there.
Well, at first I was against it because of the reason he lost the battle, but as I'm finding out more details about the lawsuit, he's not actually suing Kendrick Lamar. He's suing
Universal. Yeah. He talking about how the bots and push the song further than it would have actually. Right. And in other words, what he's saying is,
I want to see your contract.
If you take away,
he's a Karen.
In other words, if you take away the technology that's supposed to push your music, then he trying to say it still wouldn't have been nothing.
Yeah.
He should never push the button in the first place.
One thing I'm
if
cool with,
left it alone and not say what he had to say, Kendrick wouldn't have came back with what he came back with, and it wouldn't been this big, but he started it.
Yeah, but what I'm cool with is Drake is trying to expose these executives behind the scenes. He wants to see everybody's salary. He wants to see Kendrick Lamar's contract. He wants to see the top executive salaries.
So what's that's gonna prove?
Right. If Kendrick made more money
What
than
that
him,
what that prove?
Right.
What the
I don't
prove?
know what it's trying to
What it prove? You looking at how much I'm making or whoever else making?
All I know
that
is he's putting these people in power under a microscope.
right. So what he doing is he also hurting himself in the
he
process
is.
because
And
you
he may
got
be.
you got
You're
you
right.
got to do business with him.
But he's not suing Kendrick.
I understand
He
that.
just wants to know what's going on, and he wants to put a spotlight on some of these execs. And of course, he's doing it because he lost a rap battle.
Of course.
But I want to know what these execs is doing too.
I mean, we all know what it is, but the fact of the matter is how you doing it, and you're not doing it. You're not doing it for a
Oh, he's not doing it for a pure cause.
Exactly.
He's doing it because he lost a rap
exactly.
battle.
So again,
Right.
it's a sucker
That's
move.
what it's all about.
But at the same time, these executives are executives. I mean,
They doing
these
what
are
they
white
supposed to do to
folks.
get the money.
Right.
These
Well,
are white folks behind the scenes pulling strings.
we all know that.
Get
So
the money.
Drake wants
we-
to know what the behind the scenes.
Is he
I'm
white?
For that.
Is he white? He white. He
Yeah.
knows.
I mean, but
he
I'm
knows.
for what he's doing just because I want to know what's going on behind the scenes.
What we
too.
already know.
They've been doing
We already
all
know.
these years.
Other
Push
other
music, make
other
somebody
hip hop
more
legends
popular,
has
make more
told
money
you
off of it.
how these deals go down.
Yeah. So
we
maybe
seen it.
there's some shit that's gonna get shed to light.
Will it change anything?
It could. I mean, if what they discover causes Drake to win the lawsuit, it's gonna shake up.
This is the reason
UMG.
why. This is the reason why it won't, because since I've been in business, I've seen the shift in business overall here in this country and all over the world, especially in this country. And based off who's in leadership right now, it's like every man for himself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about who got the power, money, power, respect. If you got all three of that, you can pretty much take what you want.
Exactly, and the executives have that money, power, and the respect.
Yeah.
So by him trying to go against them, you know what I'm saying? He gonna put himself in the hole. He gonna mess himself up.
Yeah.
All because he lost a rap battle.
Yeah, it is all because he lost the rap battle.
He tended the thing.
Yes, he is. Now, Charles is in the chat. He says, will the label be able to win if they show they gave back-to-back the same push when Drake went against Meek Mill
Probably will.
that they
Right.
gave Not Like Us?
And see, that's what I just said. He's exposing something that he had the same latitude as well. The only difference is it went against you this time, and you feeling sore about it. It's almost like well, I brought my ball to the game, and since I lost, I'm gonna take my ball and I'm going home.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta find something else.
And
You see what I'm saying? And me personally, when that joint went between him and Meek Mill, he wasn't considered the top dog. He was on up and rising and stuff. So I can see it where in this situation we're gonna say it benefited him when against Meek. You feel what I'm saying? I can see that scenario actually happening. So this is the reason why I'm like, why are you doing it? Because you might end up exposing your own hand.
That's what they're
You doing?
I'm sure he's aware of that. I'm sure his lawyers.
Right.
But he doing all this because
So
your lawyers are doing this, their lawyers are doing stuff.
So he
too.
tapping into his white side right now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, I fully agree with
They
that.
don't doing those like this, bro.
Yes.
That's almost like when we talking about J. Cole apologizing. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you sit here putting a lawsuit together, pretty much something that you possibly benefited as you came your way up to stardom.
Well, I'm going to keep my eyes on this Drake and Kendrick lawsuit as it progresses. And like I said, as much as I'm for Kendrick and all that, but I'm still kind of with Drake. Just I want to see the inner workings. That's all I care about.
You just want the details. We already
damn right.
we know
I wanna know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm about to say
And
we
you-
know who pulled the strings. You just want the dirty intel. All right, I
Yeah,
got you.
I want
got
the
you.
intel.
I got you.
I want this big
Manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year, manager.
All right. So let's move on from
You
the
can't
Drake
take
lawsuit.
an L, man. He can't take an L. That's terrible.
Yeah, he refuses to
And
take
then I said,
that.
like I said, he got Kendrick got him out here asking people for hugs and stuff. That
I know
song,
what
Give
the
Me a
fuck.
Hug.
Hey, that song's still hot.
Talk about,
You
man.
like it?
Yes.
I don't.
Mm.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Telling all the strippers to come off and give them a hug. They ain't been hugging you since then. You need a hug that bad, you gotta beg people for a hug.
He ain't begging.
Come give me a hug. They ain't gave you a hug. You ain't been hugged. You need to be hugged. Oh, somebody hug that man. He asking for hugs. Somebody please give him a hug.
Okay.